Man, it's a cold one today. I know some places in the Midwest are getting a lot of heavy snow. I hope everybody back home in Michigan staying safe. But I woke up this morning for the first time in a while down here, and it was like in the teens. That brought back some memories. But we got a couple no heat calls today. Quite a few are vacant, so I'm gonna try to get some filming done. But your boy is hungry. Me and the apprentice gonna go get some breakfast and then get the day started. Thanks. All right, got us a no heat call. Boy, you just ran so fast. Property management says that there's no heat or AC here. Now, if I cycle through this, a lot of these cookie cutter houses on this side of town, okay, set up for a one heat, one cool. And it is supposedly calling. Jacob, I'm about to go double check the breakers in the garage real quick, or wherever they're at. I'm gonna double check the breakers. This is a beautiful house though. Let's see if we can find this panel box. Hello, Steve with customer service. All right. So we have furnace is 60, AC is on 40. Everything else seems to be good. This is probably gonna be some type of zone board issue. Oh, let me cut this light off. Beautiful fireplace. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Let's see if this one's set up the same way. Oh, excuse me. A lot of Pepsi this morning. I'm gonna put it to 70. I'm so not a fan of these Honeywells. These things have the longest delays ever. Anything you want to say to YouTube today? This is video number 2. We doing it in the correct orientation now so it don't look stupid. Let's go up in the attic, man. So many of these houses are built like this. Come on through here. Pull that down, yeah. The light switch on the wall over here should be for up here. Nope. There we go. Oh, a Lennox, yay. A brand no longer really used out here in this area. Oh, you telling the viewers to come with you? Come on, man. Get your little snap-on boots. Blower motor's running though. Let's see what we can do. Do. 3.5 ton. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. Let's figure this out. And go ahead. Action. All right. Using the field piece at C440. I love that meter. It's just small and compact and fits real good inside that Vito bag. Let's make sure we got 24 volts going to each thermostat. Common there. And R. 26 volts. Common. R. 26 volts. Okay. So do I have the call for heat on both of these? It's not sending the call there. It's not sending the call there. That's weird. What about that one? I have it on the first thermostat, key stat 1, but I don't have the call on. Nope. I didn't have my meter probes in there all the way. That's 26 volts too. But the condenser's definitely not running. see, do I have it on the outside? Going to the equipment. Where's common? Common's right here. I got the 26 volts there. But this is a Linux system, so it's energized in O, so it should just be fine, but it's still not kicking in the emergency heat. Why? Is this board programmed for it? So the conventional heat pump type, conventional correct. System is heat pump correct. Emergency heat is set to off. Why? Use this probe right here. Set this to on. So now I'll go from here to common. Now it's calling for the emergency heat strips. All right, cool. So at least now, if we can't get the heat pump outside working, they at least got some type of heat in here. But show the ductwork. All these runs come off of distribution boxes, and I don't know if it's new to me. I never saw this kind of stuff in Michigan, but I can't imagine really good airflow comes from going to a box and then tapping off runs and everything everywhere. But I'm just a tech, I don't know. So let's see here, more about the zone board. The thermostats are, they're set to heat pump, but they're not, they're conventionals. So that's another issue. Turn that to there. And the reverser valve is an O. So at least right now I know that we got an issue out at the condenser. Boy, I already got video of that. We good. You ain't gotta show. You just want to be redundant. Okay.
I want to do like that. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not putting that song in the video, bro. Okay. I'm not. There's too much cussing on that song.
Make our own music.
No. Definitely not doing that.
AB HVAC, we're here for you.
Let's
Don't get caught sweating in this heat.
Stop. Stop. There to here. It's not doing anything.
So let's see what he's checking.
Something gotta be wrong with my damn meter now. So just cut the heat strips off now.
Could it be to shorten the wire?
Oh no, I think the board's resetting because I messed with the settings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that was fully green. That system.
The system light? No, I thought that was red.
Oh yeah, it was red.
No, it's like red or yellow or something.
Yeah, lime green.
So let me make sure then that this is doing what it needs to. All these wires are tight on here. So from here to here, it's still, okay, that's still calling. And from there, if I can get there in there, that's calling. So now from common here to here, it's not calling yet, but it's probably in a delay. Now I wonder, I know they say that zone boards should have their own separate transformer, and that could potentially be an issue for this, but it's been running this long and somebody put the board in installing it wrong, not programming it for the right kind of thermostats that are here. So let's go see outside what we can. Oh, I gotta wait for this to reset now. So, well, there we go.
Magic man.
Now I got 24 volts going out there. Oh wait, I'm retarded. There we go. Yeah, 26 volts out to for the Y call. So let's head out to the condenser now.
Yeah.
Let's find this condenser. Oh, right here. Cool. All right, Jacob. I'm gonna get you on here now. Let's see what you can do. Cause eventually you're gonna have to. Chad gonna be real upset if you can't be in your own truck come summertime. Now, granted, we have power. I know I had the call up there at on the zone board. So the unit's not running now. What's the first thing you should check? All right, you can check for power there. Oh, he got the big boy field piece. Oh, the expensive meter. Ain't nothing wrong with that one either. I got that in the back of the truck. It just don't fit in my bag right.
Got 240. 240.
All right, so if the board doesn't have a delay, I kind of already know what could be the issue now. Damn, it is freaking cold today. The breeze right now is wild. I should have grabbed some gloves.
The board's lit up.
The board's lit up?
Yep.
All right, so confirm at the board that you got 24 volts from Y to C.
.4 volts.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you right now, there's two switches in line with the Y wire that could stop it from pulling in the contactor, either the high pressure switch or the low pressure switch. I don't think any of those are like rubbed out inside the condenser because the fuse isn't blown up in the attic. But what you should do is on the board down there, the LPS and the HPS go across both of its wires, and you should get 0.
LPS?
Yeah. There should be 2 wires to the LPS. It should be 2 wires at the LPS. You want to go across those and make sure there's 0 volts.
0 volts right here.
All right. So then now go to the HPS. Make sure it's not stuck trip. All right. So I'm gonna trust your ability to put the meter leads where they need to go. So what you should check now is grab the diagram, the wiring diagram behind you. Let's look at it real quick. Get real close for the viewers. Whatever viewers I'm gonna have. So there is so there's Y out, Y1 out. That should go to the coil of the contactor. So you will find the 2 wires going to you'll find the 2 wires that go from Y1 out and trace them back to the contactor.
So they're on the sides.
Yep, but go to the board and check for 24 volts there. Sorry, so still 0. So now this is a normal issue that I come across all the time on these defrost boards. One of those wires is more than likely, or one of those terminals is more than likely not working. So check from one of those wires that you just had.
To ground?
No, not to ground. Oh, check the ground. Make sure we got 24 volts anyway. Scratch your probe a little bit on the metal. All right, put your one probe there again. Now go to the Y1 wire yep. So that's 24 volts right there. And yep, 24 volts right there. So what this tells me is that from the Y on the board, from the thermostat bundle to the Y1 coming out, there's an issue with the board. So what you could do now is you can get a jumper out of your bag, Boy, please. Chad farts worse. Isn't it so nice that Chad got you that nice Vito bag for free and I had to buy mine?
I had no part of that.
I swear, man, every time I get something at Grand Air Solutions, Chad's like, oh, everybody should get one.
So I'm jumping the Y1.
The Y1, go from Y1 straight to one side of the contactors. Because we know it's going to give you 24 volts, so it seems like the common is dropping out on the board somewhere. All right, so we know it popped in. Well, are you on the right wire?
You said Y1. That's Y1.
What the heck? What?
Both blinking now.
Okay, let's see something here. Do that again. No, not from there. The two wires. Check from the wires you just pulled off. Check from one of those to the yellow. Or the common. My bad, do common. See if you get continuity. Okay, so that one's not the common one. That one's the common one.
So the common one is...
So put the common on the left side, yep. Now, because I think that was the issue. They have both wires colored the same, which is weird. Normally you'll see like a yellow on one side and a brown or some other color on the other. So now put your jumper back on Y1 and put it to the other side of the contactor that's not showing nothing. Or that has no wire on it. It should click in. Jacob here was an electrician before he joined us.
Yes, sir.
Now anytime we got to put a disconnect on, we call him. When the call is there, it should be fine. It should click in. Double check right now on your meter with voltage that there's still not a 24 volt call yet to the thing. Just check just check Y to see real quick. Okay, so yeah, it's still on a delay. So yeah, you can put your meter there on that tab and just leave it there. The tab on the side of the coil, the contactor that you just put it on. You just did good. We gotta wait now.
You said my meters. That's all I was looking at.
So if this test does work, all that's gonna show is that the defrost control board is not sending voltage through one of the terminals to the contactor, which is a very common issue with defrost boards, at least around here, and I don't know why. I mean, it could. This unit hasn't really been properly maintained. The coil is dirty. We're gonna have to clean that too, but we're just gonna see now and wait to see what happens. And we have liftoff. Oh, that was pretty stupid to say. Look at you laughing. That was really dumb, wasn't it? So what you got to do now is you got to take to bypass it right now so that we can get them going until we can get a new defrost board. Just take the jumper off completely and put a regular wire out of your bag, tie it into that yellow, put a crimp connect on, and put it on the contactor where you got the jumper at. Or actually, you can just take... Nah, we'll save that because we'll need that wire. Take one of these extra wires out, put a female crimp end. Yep, that one's fine right there. And you'll strip one end, put it on the Y1 spot, pull the disconnect too so you don't, yeah. And I'm gonna go get the field piece probes up so we can...
So the other side where the jumper is?
Yeah, you're just replacing that
wire.
Yeah, that jumper with the wire in your hand. Yep, put it there. Strip the end and put it in the Y1, and that's how we're gonna get these people heat in case they got somebody moving in lately, because trying to get a Lennox part around here, I mean, nobody really wants to drive all the way out to Columbia right now, so we're just gonna have it ordered to the shop and go from there. So let me go get my probes up in the duct. They say the lack of maintenance can really be shown in a system the moment you take the door off. That could have caused a rub out issue right there. But I mean, I've never seen on the I guess positive side. No, the supply end of the evaporator coil, because that's technically what this is. I've never seen growth this bad. I mean, and it's all on there. On the blower motor, I mean, we're gonna have to quote them out for a good cleaning, because if the evaporator is that bad on this side, I don't even want to know what it is on the opposing side. I can't get the tripod in there to see that. But I just now want to test the heat strips and make sure the heat strips are doing what they're supposed to, because I put my probes up there and was not getting a really substantial delta T, even just from waiting for 5 minutes. So hopefully when this thing's through with its delay, it'll actually start doing some stuff. Now I want to show you what I missed that some people on YouTube are probably would have noticed the moment that the video first started. So they had the W wire and the brown wire that they're using for reversing valve swapped. That's why we couldn't get the heat strips on. Even though I had set the board programmed for it, the W was in the reversing valve spot here on both thermostats, but over here it's set for the W2 emergency terminal. So swap that around. Hopefully now, waiting for this thing to still get out of delay, and it should kick on with no problems, and we should get the emergency heat now to kick on. But man, it's real easy to overlook some of the smallest things, but that just lets me know that whoever installed this board, there's no way they tested it to make sure it worked.
They're guessing.
What Mikey Pipe say? If you ain't testing,
you're guessing.
There you go. And just like I thought, after getting all that fixed, I am pulling the correct heat strip amperage that kit is rated for. So we're gonna go ahead and get delta T's and get on out of here and get on to the next one, because I sure did kill a lot of time here trying to figure this out. But a lot of mistakes were made, and a lot more things need to be completed to get this working in better condition for people to live here, in my opinion. But that's just the property management side of things. If they're gonna pay for it, they'll pay for it. If not, then they won't. So all right, next service call, we got us a heat pump train package unit. Let's see why we can figure out why this train stopped.
Choo choo.
They say it's hard to stop a train.
So many carriages.
Oh, this isn't a heat pump. What am I saying?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Unless it's a dual fuel. Take that panel off over there by the compressor. What?
You don't see that?
All the rust right there? Yeah. Ooh, wee, yeah, that's... Oh my God. The inducer draft motor ain't even trying to run. I don't think this is a dual. It's possible this is a dual fuel, unless the thermostat wire is one of the wires going in. Ah, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. All right. So we just got a gas pack. I missed that. What do you think the first thing you should do is? Well, it's got a flash code. Turn that panel off and see if we can figure out the flash code. We got a 1, 2, 3 flash code.
3?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find it. Case 3, pressure switch, inducer issue.
So what can you say right now? Do you think the problem is? Knowing the fault code, what is not running right now?
The inducer draft motor.
All right, so we got to see if the inducer draft motor is getting 240, or yeah, this is a 240 volt system.
And
it's gonna be, I think, It's going to be this wire right here and these two right here. These sets of wires right here. So what you'll want to do is you'll want to check both of them, you know, to each other, black and yellow, and then check to see if any of them have any voltage to ground.
You talking about continuity test?
Nope, not continuity. Not continuity. Just check your voltage first. What does it say? Nope. You got to do
they
one.
Said black to black, yellow to
Nah.
yellow, then do black to yellow.
One in the, I think, yeah.
These two come from the main.
Do that yellow. Do this yellow, and the black that's in your hand right now.
7 volts.
7 volts. All right, check the other way. Yep, that yellow and that black.
9.6, 9.7.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume these ones go straight to the, this goes straight to the board. So check this to ground.
And 0.
Okay, so check now, bottom of the contactor. Let's see if we get 240.
Just cut off. 246.
Oh, so we got, seems to be like an issue with the board. Let's dive into this a little bit more. After a good amount of trial and error, got a 4-pin relay in here to click on when there's a call for heat. We did that to try to see if, since the board, we know the board's not sending the full 240 to the motor, I bypassed the board to now where, knowing we have 240 now, because that's tied straight into the to the bottom end of that contactor over there, the motor's still bad. So we verified that. If it would have ran, I mean, if it would have at least made flame, I would have let it go just to get these people heat, because it's freaking freezing out here right now. But this is, and I doubt this unit is no longer under warranty, so there's gonna be a pricey fix here. Well, boss man decided to get up out the shop today and go ahead and do a service call. Told me to meet him back at this package unit because he's picked up the part. Let's see if you can get in here, if you can remember your old tech days. I can't see nothing from that angle. Oh shit. Chad, how long you been doing heating in there?
Not long enough.
Not You having trouble finding the hole?
Apparently.
There you go, boss man. Not only was this thing unresponsive to power, but it wouldn't have ran anyway, because the motor was halfway done for. I mean, the blade, the spinning wheels, we found chunks of it just falling out the exhaust port. I wonder why we took out one with no capacitor, but we're putting one in with a capacitor.
This is what they upgraded to.
Train is weird like that. Remember when I used to ride with you and do service calls?
Mm-hmm.
Felt like just 3 years ago. Oh, it's gonna look so pretty in there. Hopefully we can get them going. I don't know how, when my boss shows up, the control board is sending proper voltage. I mean, I'll have to go back through the footage and look to see exactly how, like, where Jacob was putting his probes at. But I'm glad we replaced the motor first, and then oh, that dog's walking across the street. I pray to God it don't get hit. So many stray dogs in this area, man. It was a good thing we replaced the motor first, so that way we could verify that the board still wasn't working. I mean, maybe it was just a fluke, but as you can see, that induced draft motor was terrible. So just to maybe just going too fast. I don't know. Again, gonna have to check the voltage, but sometimes that stuff does happen. Hopefully it doesn't continue to happen, but on to the next one. This will probably be the last little clip I do for the day, because the next one is just us installing a little bit of a saddle tap on some ductwork just to condition the utility room where they just spray foamed at for the unit, so that way it's now a conditioned space. So that's it for today. Oh, shout out to the people that subscribed on the first video and dropped those first 4 likes. I don't know, I felt real giddy about it, real happy. Hopefully the marathon continues, so to speak. But yeah, that's it for today, and I hope all y'all stay safe, stay warm out here, and have a good one. Later.